For a long time, I've been saying to make this video for a while. I've been saying to make this video for a while because I watch a lot of stuff on the internet. I see far too many times where a lot of women and men are being unalived by their mates. And a lot of it is because they come on the internet and tell their business or expose the next person for whatever's going on in their relationship, whether it's caught them cheating, whether it's being on the DL, exposing somebody's husband, and all this type of stuff. My thing is, if you see it happening to so many people, why do you come on here, or why do people come over here and come on the internet and tell their spouse's business or whatever, their boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever business, and expose them on the internet? When you see it happening so many times, you could be messing with a person that seems like they're so cool, so humble. You never thought they'll do nothing like that. But when you go so far, and a lot of people don't want to be exposed. A lot of people don't want everybody in their business. And I get it that you want, especially when it comes down to DLs and husbands too. Especially if they don't lie and say they're not married. I understand. I definitely get it. But my thing is it really worth your life? It's not worth your life. I feel like a lot of times, even if you have to reach out to the wife behind scenes or something like that, but these people are really taking it serious when you come down to telling people business on the internet. Like some stuff, you just might have to just go, talk to one of your close friends that you maybe can trust, But coming on the internet, exposing people, it is really costing a lot of people their lives, especially if you know the person you're dealing with. If you know this person you're dealing with will put their hands on you, anything like that right there, you don't know what would take them over the edge. If they tell you don't go telling their business on the internet, listen to them. Believe them. We know I get mad too, because I got a mouth on me, honey. I would get a who. But I don't come to the internet. But I would read a man and write him, honey. I'm gonna tell you that right now. My mouth done got me in trouble a lot of times. And I ain't gonna really say in trouble, but you're not finna say what you want to say and do what you want to do to me. But at the end of the day, I don't believe in coming on the internet telling all my business or exposing people or having an internet beef going back and forth with them, about my relationships and stuff like that. But my thing is, people could do what they want to do, but it's not worth your life. It's not worth it. These people will tell you, I've seen so many videos in there where they say, don't go out there and do this right here, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Listen to what they're saying. Please believe them. Please. That's just like that's even if you're in a relationship with somebody that you know, even if you're going through a DV relationship, you need to move in silence. Get up out of there, but move in silence. You don't sit there and tell him, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Some of these men don't want you, they ain't going to just let you leave like that. So now you got to try to figure out a strategy. You got to figure out how you're going to get away from him. And the best thing for you to do is to move in silence. Get yourself situated. Get everything you need. I'm not going to say all that on right now at this present time, because a lot of times, now what I'm going to say is, go to the shelter. Go to a domestic violence shelter. Call them. Set it up. If you got to get you a little phone on the side, just to be able to handle everything, don't let him know you got another phone, because you're going to have to move in silence. Because if not, it's your life, especially if you got kids. Your kids' life, or stay there and keep dealing with it. 95% of the time, 98% of the time, they don't change. Do I believe people could change? People can change. But a lot of times, they don't change. They may humble down. They may stop just to keep you reeled in. But you don't know how far they're going to go when you get ready to leave. It's a whole different ball game when you're leaving, for real. It's sometimes the one of them cases where I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else with you either. Just period. And if you know you didn't want them type people, move in silence. Get up out of there in silence. I'm talking because I done been there. I have been through the same thing. Now I left in silence. When I say I left in silence, I mean that I left him in my apartment when I was in Georgia. I left him there. And when he went to sleep, I got me and my kids' stuff, took whatever I could take, and went back to Florida. Plus, I had to go somewhere so they can serve him his injunction papers, because I tried to get an injunction on. But I had no family in Georgia, so I came back to Florida because of that as well. But I moved back to Florida
That's when I say I left him. And I left him there asleep, moving silence.
And I should have stayed gone then. But I went back like a fool.
When I say I went back, I meant I went back as far as dealing back into the marriage, because I didn't never go back to Georgia. I allowed him to come to Florida where I was at. That's where I messed up at. So that's where he started my house of fire at, in Florida. I didn't go back to Georgia. I never went back, besides to get a little bit of stuff I did have left in the place that he got rid of and that the people stole.
But my house ended up on fire. So at the end of the day, and I'm glad it was just my house. If it took that for me, if it took my house being on fire for me to get rid of him, I'll take it, God. I will take it. Because a lot of people ain't make it out. So at first I couldn't understand. I prayed and said, God, don't let him come back here if you know that he ain't right. So I didn't understand. But it took that for me to get rid of him. So it's okay. But a lot of people don't make it out. And that's all I'm saying. Like, and please stop coming on the internet telling your business when it come down to y'all relationship, or when you and your man going through it, or y'all got to hit the live button, or y'all got to expose them on the internet. I see too many people losing their, being on the live. It's not worth it. It's really, really not worth it. Pay attention to those little bit of signs. The little bit of signs. Listen, sometimes love is blind. I know it. I know it's blind. But boy, I want to tell you something. These days, you got to wake up and smell the coffee. Because these people is not playing. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know if they drink it, if it's in the water. Because it seems like it's in the water. You never know. You never know what people is going through mentally anyway. And you never know what little small thing could send them slap over the edge. And they go, and that's what they do. Please stop coming on the internet exposing your relationship problems. Because that junk escalates so fast, it'll make your head spin. Especially if y'all know y'all got that little tool in your house. You know what I'm saying? The little tool, the little let me see, let me put a word for it, because we can't say it on here. The little I can't think of the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. The little gadget, the little piece, the little, that the I ain't gonna say the peacemaker, but you know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna say the blicky. That's what I'm gonna say. The blicky, aka blicky.
Just especially if you know that y'all got them around. Because a lot of times it don't take nothing for somebody to go get one of them and off you. So I'm just saying, just be careful out here. That's the more the whole story. I've been seeing it too much. I see a lot of it on YouTube. When you on YouTube, you look on one little thing, you see one of them little videos, and all you see in the news, that's what they're going to keep sending them to you. And I'm so tired of sending them to me anyway. But I just see so many of them, and I've seen just so many where these men are literally just
offing these women. But anyway, that's all I want to talk about, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Just please take heed. Please take heed. Listen to what they tell you. The little small things, please believe them. Because warning come before destruction. Warning come before destruction. I had a lot of warnings. I just still want to do what was right. But when I say I want to do what was right, I only really got married because I want to not shack up. I want to do what was right. I mean, in the spiritual realm. That's what I mean. That's only what I mean. I stayed, and that was one of the biggest mistakes I ever could make in my life. Literally. Literally, for real.